Tommy Fury at Wembley Stadium. Do you fancy a fight here?
Oh, 100%. Now, if possible, in the next hour or so.
How's life? You took yourself away a little bit, went to Dubai, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Dubai for a week. At that moment in time, there's nothing holding me back in England, so I thought, why not do what I'm doing in England, in Dubai? Nice sunshine, nice beaches, nice food. I went over there for a week, trained twice a day, caught a little bit of sun. I know it doesn't look like it now, but I did. It was good, nice little break.
You look leaner. Yeah, are you changing things up? I keep hearing little things about no more junk food. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. I'm feeling very lean, like lean beef at the minute. I'm shredded, and I'm also very fit. I've already done the hard work. I recently gained a lot of weight in December. I said to myself, from the 1st of January, I'll be training like an absolute warrior. So there's no need for camps for me now for fights. I've been training for 10 weeks already in a camp. Early nights, no drinking. I've gone teetotal. Don't drink. Don't eat junk food. So, all the hard work's been done. I'm ready to fight whenever, and that's the plan for this full year. Just keep in shape, so whenever I'm ready to be called up, I can get in there and I can get a job done.
So you don't have to get ready if you stay ready, huh?
Exactly, and I am always ready.
Look behind you, Fury versus Whyte up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. Talk us through this fight. How do you see this playing out?
Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I see this.
How does Tyson Fury's brother think he's going to do against Dillian Whyte? Let's find out.
Let's find out. No, honestly, even if I was just casual fan looking at both of the fighters, this is a complete mismatch. It is a mismatch. I think it's an excellent homecoming for Tyson. No better place to do it than Wembley. I think they're expecting 100 plus here on the night. That's it. I mean, any heavyweight in the world, he's just come over the hardest hitting heavyweight that's probably ever been. And when you've done that 3 times, and you go and fight someone like Dillian Whyte, who's had hard fights with Oscar Rivas and Alexander Povetkin and stuff like that, they're not in the same league. Honestly, this is going to be a demolition job from Tyson, because he's not messing with anybody who's world class. As my dad said before, all these guys are now. 100 plus people are coming out here for Tyson to see Tyson perform. They're not bothered who's in the opposite corner, and all they are is mandatories. That's all they are. It doesn't matter if it's Dillian Whyte or the next man, just there to be in the opposite corner, because who's coming here out of the 100,000 people to see Dillian Whyte?
But he can't be complacent though, right? I mean, this is still heavyweight boxing. Yeah. Tyson has gone down in fights. Dillian Whyte can put people down. He's got to make sure he's on top form.
But that's it. That is the only shot Dillian Whyte has got here. It's heavyweight boxing, and he can punch. But can he? Is he a bigger banger than Deontay Wilder? Definitely not. Tyson, got hit with Deontay Wilder's best punches and still got back up. I know it's heavyweight boxing, but that's about it in this fight. Everything else is a landslide.
What are you making of his lack of engagement in terms of Dillian Whyte not, posting about it on social media, not attending the press conference today, not really talking up the fight or getting involved in the promotion? What do you make of that?
I think he's trying to play mind games with the best mind game player on the planet. Tyson's honestly not bothered, because everything I've just said there is Tyson's mindset. This is Tyson's show. Dillian Whyte doesn't need to even be mentioned in the build-up to this, and 100,000 people still turn up, because no one's coming for Dillian Whyte. This is Tyson. This is the Tyson Fury show, and that's just the way it is.
Where are we with Tommy Fury then? Do you think this Jake Paul fight's going to happen? Do you think he's sort of not going to entertain it anymore?
I think this fight will take place December this year. I genuinely think it will happen around the same time it was meant to happen last year, because who's he got to fight? Who's he going to fight? Another MMA star? Come on, let's have it right. There's nobody else out there with as much publicity as me who isn't a world champion, boxing wise. But again, even if that fight doesn't come, I'm not interested. I'm looking to get myself on the bill here, and if you ask me, would you rather fight Jake Paul or fight at Wembley Stadium or whatever, fighting here is just a dream, isn't it? Especially from being in the UK as well. This would be a dream come true, so we're trying to get that in the works at the minute, and then just take fights month by month, see what's around the corner. But as for Jake Paul, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not interested. Couldn't care less.
Well, one change for Tyson heading into this one, it's in the UK, which means John's about, which means John could be around it all and train him. What sort of impact, if any, do you think that's going to have on Tyson's camp?
It changes everything. I've got to admit, my dad's one of them persons, when he's around, everything changes. Everything's a lot more stricter and tighter. So I do think you're going to see the best Tyson Fury you've ever seen in this fight, because Tyson's in a really happy mindset. He's home. Not that he doesn't like America, but he's nothing like being home, is he? So he's going to take all this energy in, and I can just tell you by looking now, not even at the seats on the pitch yet, that on the 23rd of April, this is going to be absolutely booming. Not to mention it's St George's Day as well. This place is going to be on fire.
We can't wait for it, Tommy, and we can't wait to hear what your next move is. Thanks for speaking to me, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, pal.